Good morning and welcome to Bigfoot Running. This is Brad. It's early Tuesday morning and Buddy and I are once again going to head out for a run on the streets. Well, it's actually quite cold this morning. No clouds to keep the warmth in. It's going to be a nice day though. Something tells me I'm not going to be complaining about the cold on the day of the Heysen. Don't jinx myself, but yeah, you never know, it could be a warm one. So up until kind of fairly recently, pretty much all my runs were on the trails, mainly Anstey Hill. And since ramping up my training a bit to the Heysen, I've started running a bit more on the footpaths, mainly just to fit it in. I can save a bit of time not driving there and back. Don't worry, I've still done plenty of trail running. I'm actually planning on heading there tonight. This guy. I think running on the streets, I've had a few slightly quicker runs when the legs are moving a bit faster, which has an effect. Well, hopefully, it's also helped my legs get used to the pounding. So yeah, hopefully it's developed a little bit of resilience as far as the hard surface goes. And I've been introducing this slowly over time. Tell you what though, when the Heysen's over, I'll probably go back to doing this sparingly and go back to doing pretty much, well, most of my runs on the trails. I don't mind this loop though. I'm kind of getting a bit over it now, but I'll keep doing it as a regular, but just not every day, and get back to the trails a bit more often. It's definitely a lot more peaceful running this guy on the trails. I mean, sure, there's the kangaroos and everything, but it's just a constant effort at the moment with him misbehaving, man, just running in every car and truck. You know what to do. Kind of got to a point where I thought he was behaving, and all of a sudden he just, it's like as his fitness has increased, he just pushes it more and more, and he's super fit and super capable. He's definitely got a cheeky streak. Whee! For a while there, we were taking Buddy to doggy daycare during the day when we're at work. We only stopped because he contracted canine mouth warts from a dog there. We needed to give it time to heal so he wouldn't spread it to other dogs. That's all healed up now. They just dropped off within sort of 5 or 6 weeks. But it broke the cycle. We haven't been back since the centre we went to has changed ownership, and I mean there'd be days he'd come home covered in little bite marks, little scabs all over him, bleeding, and it didn't worry me too much because they're supervising the dogs there. I'm sure he gave just as much as he received. Yeah, that was one worry. Then what started happening as well, which I was still kind of accepting, was his jumping. So Buddy can pretty much, you can stand still and jump over your shoulder if you wanted to. And what he was doing at doggy daycare is basically they divide the dogs into these pens, these areas, fenced off, and the humans would basically go in, spend time with the dogs, and Buddy loves people. And what he'd do is as soon as the person left his area, he'd jump the fence into the next area where the person went. And it was causing them some problems. One day apparently his leg almost got tangled. They do have a bar that sort of rotates to prevent that from happening, but he worked out a way of getting over that pretty quick. So yeah, the other thing with the doggy daycare is we thought with his breed and everything, we still do, like we socialise him as much as we can at dog school and let him sniff other dogs when we're walking him, and But what they do there is at the doggy daycare is they divide the dogs up. So all the boisterous dogs, the dogs that like to play a bit rough like Buddy here, all end up in a pen together. All the chill dogs get their own pen. The one sort of loose cannon, old grumpy, snappy dog might get an area to themselves. So I was thinking about it like, is it actually a good thing for him? Is it going to teach him what he needs to know by always being with the boisterous dogs? I think it wasn't doing any good teaching him how to actually behave around calmer dogs. So like when I go to visit my parents and he sees Charlie, their poodle, Charlie's a bit more of a chill dog, where Buddy's just unrelenting the whole time trying to play with him. Doesn't take the hint. So yeah, the idea of just spending all day with other crazy dogs wasn't really teaching him how to behave around dogs that well. It was more encouraging those kind of aggressive, well, not always aggressive, but yeah, the full-on boisterous behaviours, where we do need him to learn how to relax and pick up on other dogs' body language a bit better, rather than just going in every time 100%. Buddy. Oh, come on. Morning. Oi! Bloody hell. Buddy's just seeing a guide dog getting on a bus. Now he's going to be super jealous. He's like, oh, we can get on buses. Oh, wait, you need that special vest. Pretty. You bloody maniac. Oh man, I wasn't filming that, but he has just darted from my left all the way across to my right, and I've stacked it. Oh my god, Buddy. There was a duck in that bush and he's just dived for it. And I've just completely eaten it on the pavement. Yeah, I said it the other day, this is actually the last time I'm going to run with him in the morning before the Heysen. That's it, Buddy. It's like bloody running with a live cannonball. Except the cannonball's probably more predictable. Sun's nice. Dude, get back here. Buddy. I'll tell you one of the craziest things Buddy's done, and I sincerely hope I don't get another chance to get it on camera. But I've got a really expensive pool table that was a bit of a silly purchase when we sold our old house and moved into the one we're in now. And it sits there, often covered in laundry, but it has a cover on it, luckily. But this guy here, a few times lately, has jumped on the pool table to do zoomies on the pool table. I'm not kidding you. He's like, look at my new trick. And I'm so lucky the tables have its cover on each time, because it would be shredded to pieces. Even then, I think we're still pretty lucky. Whee! Here we go. Buddy! Buddy! Behave. Maybe if I run down here, I won't have to worry about them chasing trucks quite as much. I sucked in, just got swooped. Yeah. And now we're getting swooped by a noisy miner. Get in, Buddy. I didn't even notice. So yeah, Buddy. Hey, dude, sit. So yeah, Buddy's frustrating me a little bit today. My last dog, Arnie, rest his soul, beautiful German Shepherd. He He was really well behaved, very trained. Every now and then he'd want to chase a kangaroo, but you could walk him off the lead. When Arnie, my German Shepherd, was about Buddy's age, I still remember taking him to the beach with Crystal, and there's no one there, so we kind of let him off the lead. A couple of 100 metres in the distance though, there was someone there sunbaking, and Arnie had been in the water biting the waves, so probably swallowing some seawater, and he sprinted across to the only other person on the beach, hundreds of metres away, while we were screaming at him to come back. And he's doing that whole, just like Buddy when he's chasing the truck, he's kind of smiling and bounding across. Anyway, he gets to this person who's just minding their own business. They found like a secluded place on the beach to sunbathe, and Arnie goes right up to them on their towel, squats, and did the biggest diarrhea crap I've ever seen a dog do all over their towel. And we're running over, apologetic. And I tell you what, that person is one of the most chilled bloody legends I've ever met, because if I remember, I think it was a woman. She accepted our apology. Oh my God, that was shocking. So I've got to remind myself, he's still got a lot to grow. He's going to learn. And yeah, as long as you don't crap in anyone's beach towel, buddy, we'll get through it together, mate. So we're in the video there. What do you think, buddy? Like and subscribe? Yeah. All right, see you later. This is Bigfoot Running, signing out for Tuesday morning. Oh, coffee time. Yeah. One-handed coffee. Didn't quite get it right. It's like over extraction, but hey. That'll do. Have a great Tuesday, everyone. Oh yeah, most productive day of the week. Don't give me that look. Yeah, you know, don't you? Right?